Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and get your reading started for today, okay? Let's go ahead. Sagittarius. Messages for Sag. People and placements and energy. What do you need, Sagittarius, to know the most? Marriage. Okay, interesting. Tell us more for Sag. Okay. We have Shield. You need to defend yourself. Interesting. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do you need Sagittarius to know? Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. Okay, messages for Sag. Sagittarius, people and placements. Bad news. Okay, that's why you need to defend yourself. Okay, let's keep going. Sagittarius could be from somebody egotistical. This person could have air placements. They could be talking about you. Messages for Sag. They could be undependable, insincere, in and out kind of energy. This could be a compliment from an admirer or somebody that gives you gifts. They could have anger issues, or you could, Sagittarius. Yeah, there's some kind of indecisiveness, a rambling energy. This could be a Gemini. Messages for Sag. Sagittarius, people and placements. Self-delusion, interesting. Seek out information to help you. Okay, messages for Sag. Money in the reverse kind of vibes with getting together with friends. Okay, so maybe you need to focus more on your career, stay away from people, stay away from socializing in order to rectify this, or messages for Sag. You'll be playing a different role. You could be entering a new relationship, perhaps. There could be obstacles to overcome. Let's get you an angel. Best advice for Sagittarius, people, placements, and energy. Best advice, please. Best advice. I don't know if this is meant to come out. Sagittarius, best advice, please. Unlimited ideas, ask for your needs to be met. So go ahead and stand up for yourself in any kind of marriage that you're in, and definitely go ahead and pray. Or your mind is one with God's infinite. Therefore, you have access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow those ideas to come to fruition. Sagittarius' best advice today, please. Be peace, Sagittarius, so radiate that peace outward. Best advice for Sagittarius today, please. Best advice for Sag energy. We have 19 in the reverse. Let's go ahead. See what that's about. Let's see. Loyalty to people and situations can turn into attachment that results in stagnation, enmeshment, and loss of integrity. Do you fear what will happen if you let a relationship evolve? Are you afraid that asking a situation to change will make others see you as disloyal? Trust that when dog spirit appears, you are meant to accept the turning of the wheel of life and the changing of fortunes. If you feel you are being betrayed or growing apart from someone, let dog spirit reconnect you with your commitment and love to all in all its forms. Perhaps the relationship is meant to evolve. Perhaps you are meant to evolve too, so that you can experience growth for which your soul yearns. Your greatest loyalty is to love, so be open to all its many guises, including self-love. You deserve the best, and that's what spirit wants for you. This could be something about a give and take dynamic here. Could be getting out of a relationship with the Leo. There could be something about real estate here. Okay. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, people and placements. Could be feeling trapped in your head, depressed, overthinking, deciding if you're going to exit or end a situation, trying to see the truth of the situation, perhaps, coming out of any kind of secretness in regards to what makes you happy, maybe gaining or maybe there's a lack of conflict about a fight that you've had with somebody about an equal give and take of finances, specifically about balancing bills. Maybe work-life balance, type 5. Best advice for Sag, please. Best advice for Sagittarius, placements and people. Best advice. Best advice for Sagittarius, people and placements, please. Best advice. Badger persecution. Interesting. I've seen you guys get this before. Let's grab one of these. Sagittarius' best advice, please. Most important advice they need at this time. What is the most important advice? They almost had Bear come out. Any other advice from this deck for Sagittarius? I don't think so. Let's try this deck. Sagittarius, 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 thank you. Third harvest, 38. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Gathering, abundance, and prep. Okay, daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness. Taste in the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. Okay, definitely something was ending. or career matters. Samhain served as a practical holiday and told our ancestors to prep for the coming of winter. The third harvest was a time to gather up the remainder of crops, to prep them and store them, to have enough food to last harsh conditions. The last of the wheat would be ground to flour, and the remains of fruits and veggies would be pickled and canned. Everything has a shelf life and was stored in underground cellars and packed with ice. Though winters are harsh, gathering up your food is hard work. There is a feeling of abundance and pride in getting prepped. Imagine looking at your food stores and seeing a physical representation of your work. Imagine seeing abundant rewards of planting your seeds and nourishing them as they grow. We are lucky that we no longer have to face these conditions in the modern world. Refrigerators and grocery stores make it easy for us to have food all year long. Perhaps that's why the overall idea of prep is no longer as important to us. If you're holding the third harvest, you are being guided to gather up accomplishments, celebrate wins, take a look at everything you've done and achieved, make a store of these wins to come back to whenever you feel low or like you failed. The easiest way to attract more abundance is to feel abundant. Having this stockpile of feel-good memories will kickstart you and help you turn around feelings of lack or stagnation. Okay, interesting vibe. Let's get some of these. Sagittarius, tell us more. What does Sagittarius need to know about their current situation? Okay, there's some kind of talk about self-love here. Maybe that's the clarity that you're gaining about something. Maybe there's a divine detour. Maybe you're coming out of a relationship with somebody. Maybe there's not going to be a rebirth here. Messages for Sagittarius people and placements. Feminine, okay. Yeah, the feminine is the one that needs to maybe stay away from partying at this time. Stay away from, and that will allow them to step into harmony. So stay away from other people. Maybe it's not a great day to socialize. We do have Moon conjoining Saturn today. There could be a lack of communication in a relationship, or a lack of truth, and this is what's causing, some kind of weird vibes. But let's go ahead and see your future. What is the future for Sag at this time? What is the future? What do you need them to know about the future? People could be saying good things about you, by the way. The future is heartbreak, okay, probably with a relationship, maybe a Leo. Yeah, okay, tell us more for Sag. Yeah, you could be strategizing a conflict that you're having with somebody, maybe keeping it under wraps. This could be about give and take dynamics. There could be a lack of somebody working with you in some kind of regard. Tell us more. It's like you're trying to find out clarity, but this person could be, I don't know, an air sign, or you could be studying something about real estate in the future as well. There could be a talk about how to establish this financially. You could be needing to come out of any kind of like sadness or grief in this regard. Let's go ahead and get your best advice. What do you need Sagittarius to do to succeed? Don't fight with anybody. Maybe stay. There's something about, or maybe, yeah, somebody's trying to trick you or something like that. Release, okay, recover, especially out of any heartbreak. That's what they want you to do. So heal your heartbreak and stay away from fights. Best advice, please. There's a need for reflection here. Okay, messages for Sag. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. That's so weird. I've seen that come up in a few other readings yesterday when people are doing readings on YouTube. Sagittarius, messages for Sag, please. Any other pertinent messages that you need Sagittarius to reflect upon, to understand, to know, that'll help them understand their situation greater? Any advice? Okay, let's go ahead and see. Sagittarius people and placements. Whoa. Okay, we have lead, so this is all about tapping into Saturnian energies. We do have Moon conjoining Saturn, so stay focused on your work, stay focused on your boundaries. You might need to fight with somebody about something as well. Interesting. Sagittarius, any other messages for Sag? Sagittarius. Mercury, this could be a Gemini here involved some way, the Drowned King, and then we have Glass. Interesting. Maybe you're seeing clearly this person more clear at least, or something like that as well. Let's go ahead and see. Rex Marinus. Here it is, 187. Okay, yeah, definitely something about give and take dynamics here that might be unequal. The Drowned King. Ego collapse, losing face, and humility. In alchemy, the archetype of the king is often used as a symbol for the ego, the aspect of the self that is attached to its title, name, and identity. It is said the drowned king is a required phase in the process of transformation. Only through dissolving who they thought they were is the king able to become who they are destined to be, a kind, benevolent leader. How does drowning occur? Not voluntarily, that's for certain. Those circumstances beyond their control, the king is brought to the bottom, to their knees. When this card appears, expect a huge blow to the ego, impactful enough that it causes one to turn their life around, prioritizing grace over greed, benevolence over brutality, and sovereignty over selfishness. The drowned king eventually resurfaces as a fully changed, benevolent being. So you could be dealing with a water sign energy. The drowned king prevents tyranny and redistributes power. We all just experience this energy from time to time, so stay balanced and wear it like a badge of honor. Water is the main mechanism for the dissolution of the ego. Although the king may kick and scream all the while, eventually their new mantra will be go with the flow. So this could be somebody external to you as well. Is the kind of vibe I'm getting. Let's get you a piece of this for advice. Sagittarius' best advice to succeed and be happy moving forward. Thank you so much. Stone circle, okay. Something about self-esteem here could be relevant and important. Money. There we go, 39, stone circle. Ceremony. In ceremony, you conjure devotion so deeply it reflects thy worship into yourself. Yeah, this is definitely like putting an ending to things that don't serve you, maybe entering a new gateway. Ceremony isn't just about magic or manifestation. It's about the moment you channel power and send your intentions out in the spiritual world, but it's also a moment to yourself, a devotion to the things that are important to you, to who you're working to become, or the life you've dreamt of for so long. While there is a certain power in elaborate spiritual workings, know that magic is available to you in the small moments of the day. You have found yourself a stone circle today because you've been living too fast. You're being guided to see the small magic and notice blessings, signs, energy that's swirling around. You know the small magic by the way it makes you feel. You may notice it with a warm smile or a sudden fragrance, or perhaps your favorite song has been playing in the background and only now just caught your ear. Any moment that grabs your attention is a ceremony of mindfulness and rest. Additionally, seek ways to invite more ritual into daily life, as doing so is an invitation to awaken subtle energies all around and an opportunity to connect with spiritual power. Yeah, a lot of stuff about self-esteem here. So you might need to reflect on those kind of matters. Tell us more. What do you need Sagittarius to do? Oh my God. You could be dealing with someone extremely stubborn. Oh my God. What do you need Sagittarius to know, please? Make a decision, Sagittarius, to leave and get out of any kind of depression, to leave the depression behind maybe. This person or somebody might have been in and out kind of energy, very manipulative. They could be hermiting, or you could need to hermit as well. You might be having a lot of stuff on your plate right now, so it's not a good time to rest, but it is a need to go solitude or stay away from other people. We did see that earlier. Yeah, because there's something financially that's just, you need to probably change your perspective about something. There could be secrets that are being revealed, especially about somebody's manipulative behavior, about where the bad karma is coming from. You need to establish boundaries with the Queen of Swords, especially if there's no justice or no balance in this situation. Okay. And step into your confidence. And if you do this, let's see what's happening in your future, right? Let's see, what is coming for Sag if they do this? What is in Sagittarius' future if they take this advice, please? What is coming for Sagittarius' future, please? Tell us about their future. Okay, so you'll get lots of success, but you might be burdened about it. Interesting. What is coming for Sag's future if they take your advice and establish boundaries and step into confidence? Truth and clarity, understanding. Messages for Sag's future, please. The ability to juggle things. Messages for Sag. You might have a lot of responsibilities in the future. Yeah, you will be able to successfully manage real estate, responsibilities, bills, any other future messages if they take your advice. Deciding to leave something behind. Maybe this person was kind of broke or something like that, Sagittarius. Yeah, you could have been in denial about this King of Wands energy. This could be more of a player energy. This could be somebody with fire sign placements as well. You could have been in denial about this person. Maybe this person wasn't actually as single as they told you they were. Let's go and get any other messages for Sag. Important messages for Sagittarius people and placements. We have the stone, interesting. The storm, okay. The stone and the storm. Sagittarius. Any other last messages for Sag? Messages for Sagittarius people. Oh, I don't like how all of them come out. That's not fair. The gem in the reverse, though. Messages. Oh, it's funny how we just naturally put the other one away. Sagittarius, messages for Sag. Maybe the storm is more of a secretive type vibe. Alethea, yeah, truth coming out. Okay. Let's grab half the deck. It's so hard to shuffle. Sag. Oh, where'd that go? Your eternal child. You got that yesterday as well. It's about tapping into your joy, your sense of your heart, you know, your ego. Sag, any last messages for Sagittarius? We have the warrior, but almost in the reverse. So this is, again, I've been seeing the number 10 quite a few times in your reading. X marks the spot of treasure, of course. And then we have the threshold. Okay. So you might be called to step into warrior energy type vibe. Let's see. The stone, 199. Yeah, something could be ending here. Let's go ahead and read. Could be coming to higher energy, higher understanding. The eternal, the anchor, and the rock. As an archetypal object, the stone holds psychic and literal weight. The energy is one of permanence, concreteness, and reliability. The stone's ability to transform is nearly imperceptible to us as it changes ever so slowly over countless human lifespans, so you could feel like you're changing. A single stone may see thousands of generations come and go. Therefore, it contains an ancient and eternal presence. The stone is best used to anchor a wild side, so that no matter how far we roam, we always find our way back. The stone tethers us to earth, helping us to ground and connect us to stillness, quiet, and peace. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us. We did see a lot of Saturn, and stones kind of remind me of Saturn. We have Moon conjoining Saturn today, so it's a good time to channel your energy and your emotions into work, into diligence, into boundaries. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us. Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone balances the frenzy in our world. So maybe you need to, wear rocks or something like that. Like this is Botswana agate. It's great for getting rid of unhealthy patterns or addictions. On the light side, this card means steadfast, loyal, committed, and present. On the dark side, it means weighed down, holding back, or cold. Interesting. Steadfast, loyal, committed, and presence. Steadfast, loyal, committed, and present. Okay. In Jewish mourning tradition, stones are left at graves rather than flowers. Sit with a vision for a moment and see what unfolds. Build a cairn in nature. Find inspiration from Andy Goldsworthy's stone egg forms. Interesting. Interesting vibe. Interesting vibe for sure. Well. Okay, let's get you guys a Wisdom of the Oracle. Best advice for Sagittarius today. Best advice for Sagittarius people and placements today. We have blessed, interesting, 22. Let's go ahead and read that. This could be about real estate matters. Could be about maybe tapping into your self-esteem, into your money. 20, 23, 22. Something wonderful is that is unearned or unexpected grace that is unforeseen gift. There are moments in life when out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. And we did see like some kind of element of divine intervention in this reading. You feel blessed in the ways that are difficult to express. Yeah, it's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish troubles easily and naturally. You could be coming into financial opportunities with other people. You know deep down you did not deserve it, but this is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. You are moving towards a deepening intimacy and a unique and sacred partnership. You know you were meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by divine, will bring transformation and beauty in the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. Unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now. You're in a phase of any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success or seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept blessings given to you now, and don't forget to share them. Okay, interesting. I want to see if there's any other messages we need to get for you guys. Any other messages for Sagittarius that you'd like them to consider in this situation? We have orphaned, and then we have between worlds. Okay. Number 5. So there could be a conflict, and you're kind of like moving out of it with somebody as well, maybe communicating as well. Let's see, 5. A sense of loss, identity crisis, recognizing you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We are all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way that you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of the pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, that you long for support but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. This was page 17. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, but so you feel left out, unable to get the intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. So do maintain boundaries and allow yourself to go with the flow of who is good for you. Stay connected to Spirit most. This card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone. That has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as these must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think you will sell or perceive that they may want. You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane, and that's where you will shine, and you'll experience prosperity. So yeah, there is a need to stay blessed, but stay in your own lane, I think, definitely. Let's move to 3. Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness and no man's land. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is where you are unable to see what is ahead, cultivate curiosity, and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences in this place. Between what was and what will be is a state of making, unmaking, and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed, a mystery that is not yours to understand, the weaves of the webs of life within the divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. These seeds were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably be not what you expect. When you are between worlds, you are invited to see with curious eyes of a child, glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. This is a time to explore new energy between you and another. It is not a time for certainty, but rather discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping you too will be successful, and the symbol appears. It reminds you that sometimes the path to prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes in your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in new and different arenas. Remain curious with the right combo of timing and luck, and you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. Okay. Best advice for Sag at this time. Best advice for Sag. Most important advice, please. I love to share my experiences and wisdom, and I know when it's time to listen. Okay, definitely something about give and take dynamics here in relationships, definitely. I am nourished and supported by Mother Earth. This could be about real estate, communicating maybe with Gemini, or a new way of communicating, or a new mindset. I am nourished and supported by Mother Earth. Okay. Interesting. I'm kind of curious if, with that divine intervention card, where that was in your reading. So I'm just going to remove some cards so we can get to it. We have the temple on the bottom of the deck with that. Okay. Cover that. Just go ahead and put these away before we can see. Oh, sorry. Before we can see what we need to see. Okay, so I'm just curious. We have custodianship on the bottom of that deck, which is interesting. I think it might be a message for you guys. You might have to read it. Is that gnome? Okay. Let's go ahead and see. Where was that divine intervention? Oh, it was right somewhere here. Yeah, it could have been. Well, it sucks. Put too much of it away. All right. Let's go ahead and read gnome before we end this off. Maybe A, B, C, D. Okay, gnome. Magical guardian of fauna and flowers, warden of nature's mystical powers, defender of magic, and keeper of earth, journey within to restore and rebirth. So we did see some hermit energy in your reading. That my nurturing guardianship serves as a stable foundation and is fundamental to your security. My nurturing guardianship. Okay. I quietly go about my business with a waste not, want not attitude, overseeing all the flora and fauna as caretaker and element of earth, an attitude that would serve you well. When blighted by the trappings of consumerism, neglect and carelessness cause me concern, and your lack of thought could soon see you become a prisoner of your own making. Time to take responsibility and ownership for who you are and your own actions, rather than deliberately keeping things buried. Okay, as I toil at the soil, I will oversee your growth. Let's weed out together the root cause of any unrest or uncertainty and get to the core of that which vexes you. Allow the fertile earth magic to restore you as you take steps to become a defender and custodian of your life and the world around you. Wow. You have green fingers. A career in landscape and gardening beckons. Get your hands dirty and work with flowers or herbaceous borders. Dig an allotment and grow organic veg. Something deeply hidden will soon be revealed. Get to the root of a problem. Protect that which you are responsible for. Details need defending. Work with the magic of earth and the pentagram. Light a black candle and face north when casting spells for prosperity, security, and grounding. Maybe you need to end any conflicts you have with other people. Invoke gnomes by placing a bowl of soil and pot of plant on your altar. You could be dealing with somebody quite egotistical. Gnomes are guardians of money. So basically, somebody could be trying to use you for your finances or something like that. Messages for Sag. Sagittarius people and placements. Surrender. Okay. Yeah, this is about self-esteem, about tapping into your self-esteem, about birthing, about, turning caterpillar into butterfly, the right use of power. This could be somebody that, a Scorpio specifically, maybe that was really interested in your finances, was deeply intimate with you. They're definitely calling for meditation and stillness regardless. Groupthink, yeah. This could be like somebody wants to move in with you or something, but you need to rise above it or something, see the bigger picture of everything. Interesting vibe. Any last messages for Sagittarius people and placements? Any last messages of advice? Toad, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and see Toad. We had Coven in the reverse. Okay, let's see. Yeah, again, same number. It's all about self-esteem here and finances. Nope, that's not it. Toad. Observer, path of least resistance, and opportunist. Yeah, somebody could be an opportunist around you. Observe, for those who watch, see all. Your higher self chose this card because you are being guided to take a more laid-back approach to achieving goals. Toads are passive in their hunt, and they are happy to wait for their meal to find them while staying perfectly still, watching and waiting until the moment is just right to strike. There's wisdom in the way the creature finds its prey, wisdom that is greatly needed in your situation. Attempting to force your desired outcome may backfire, and your prey will slip away. Toad is confirmation that what you're seeking is nearby, but you might have missed it chasing the wrong path or focusing on one outcome. If you find you are frustrated, tired, or disappointed from a lack of results, perhaps it's time to trust in a higher power. Let's see. Slip away. Okay. Wrong path. If you find you're frustrated, tired, or disappointed from a lack of results, perhaps it's time to trust in a higher power and wait patiently for circumstances to be just right. You will know the right time to take action. This card could also be asking you to be aware of your situation. Perhaps more info is needed, or something significant is about to occur that could drastically change your point of view. It would be unwise to make decisions just yet. For now, accept what is, and more will soon be revealed. I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you'd like to leave a tip. Thank you so much. Take care.